Hello, my beautiful vibrant energies. Welcome to the channel. I am Vibrant V. Thank you so much for joining me today. Okay, so today we're going to be doing some healing messages for Taurus. Guys, please like, subscribe, comment down below. Please get involved if you wanted to. I would appreciate your support. I appreciate the channel growing, but most importantly, I want the messages to resonate with you guys in a way that's helpful and insightful, okay? So if it does any of those things for you and you appreciate it, please feel free to like and subscribe. Right, so Taurus, healing messages for Taurus for their highest possible good. What do they need to heal at this moment or work on? Or okay. The Queen of Swords. Oh, la la. Okay, you. The Five of Pentacles. I'm not surprised by that energy. It's already Taurian vibes right here. Okay, one last card for Taurus, please. And yeah, the healing messages. Thank you. Thank you. And the Seven of Pentacles. Immediately, you know why I say it's typical Taurian energy? For me, immediately, I'm sensing that Taurus, the vibe here is that there's a thing about you where you're judging yourself harshly. You're judging yourself negatively. It's like you don't trust yourself and what you've invested in, and it's almost a sense of not feeling good enough and etc. Okay, that's immediately what I'm getting. But let's read what the cards actually say. So the Queen of Swords here. This is air sign energy, by the way. So Aries. No, why am I insisting Aries? It's Aquarius. I'm sorry, guys. And yeah, check out Aries' reading because the Seven of Pentacles came out in Aries' reading. Oh, god damn it. Get your words out. Sorry. Pause. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Whichever way around. Doesn't matter. Okay. Queen of Swords. Brilliant, experienced, humorous, judgmental, releasing situations or people that no longer serve you. Seeing the humor in difficult situations. Focusing on career, divorced or unmarried individuals, okay? The Five of Pentacles is negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges. Fears surrounding money. Reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for becoming self-employed. Okay, well, I don't know if I'll say that, but okay, sure. Because, yeah. Seeds well planted. Efforts for investments that will be rewarded in the future. The need for patience, a time for resting and planning for the future, unnecessary worry. Okay. Yeah, so, you got that here with both these cards, right? In terms of negative thoughts manifesting into reality and also, what is it? Unnecessary worry. So that's what I was saying. That's the energy I picked up. This is just very typical Taurian energy of, you're kind of the type that you're really good at helping other people, Taurus. But generally, it's kind of like when it comes to yourselves, you guys always are you play second fiddle, you play second best, you play as if you're not good enough, right? Even though there's also a double-edged sword with that in the sense of Taurians they can be quite confident people. In fact, they're very confident individuals. On the surface of it, generally a Taurus is confident. Why? Because usually they know what they're about. That's why it can be seen as being judgmental to a degree. But they know what they're about. They know what they stand for. But then there's a conflict within a Taurian it's kind of, there's not a people-pleasing element, but an element of keeping peace between other people. Keeping the peace in general, right? And as a result of wanting to keep the peace, or to be honest with a Tauruses just don't like drama or fuss or issues in general. So when those things come up, you can either shy away into yourself if it's not triggered enough to the point of being the bull, because it takes a lot for a Taurian to really get pissed off. I'm going to be honest. So that's why it's not really something I address too much, because it's kind of like, well, it takes a lot. It really does, unless there's other parts in your chart that cause you to react far more quickly, okay? But the challenge for Taurians generally is the fact that you're stuck in your head, and in terms of the ability to manifest what you want. That's kind of what I'm getting here, okay? So yes, the Queen of Swords here is really more about you judging yourself than I feel it's about judging anybody else. So the healing for you here, Taurus, is to kind of speak to yourself more truthfully and be more, I feel like it's needing to be a bit more kind in terms of your mental dialogue, okay? Your self talk, what you're speaking to yourself, what you're saying to yourself. because that's what's going to be manifested here with the Five of Pentacles. If you're speaking to yourself negatively, and I do believe that was partly some of Aries' reading as well. If you're speaking to yourself negatively, then that's what you're going to manifest, my darling. Okay. But here with the Seven of Pentacles, there is hope for you to change that mindset, or it might be occurring, in coming up for you. It might be coming up for you that you're going to be shifting that attitude, and definitely that's the encouragement to shift it and to either, do more in terms of what it is that you want to achieve, as in put in more effort, putting more time, more effort to have what you want, so that it looks realistic. No, that's not what I meant. So that you achieve what it is that you want, so that it manifests basically in the right ways. Okay. Some of you, if anything to do for relationship here, for some of you, it could be that you are a divorcee, or considering it at the very least, and it might be causing you some kind of stress, and you're worried, and the financial concerns and the implications that come with that. Because remember, you're a Taurus. Taurians are worried more about their monies, yes, their money more than anything else, usually, okay? So as much as they're caring, compassionate individuals, a Taurian needs financial or physical stability. If that is not in place here, whether that's in a relationship or whether it's by yourself, it's going to lead to this Five of Pentacles energy, that negativity, that energy of, I don't have enough, I'm not good enough, all of that, okay? That's when the negative thoughts really comes in for a Taurian. If you see them stressing, it's usually around the fact that it's money. It takes a lot. Taurians don't really stress too much when it comes to other people and their issues like that, right? We don't really do drama. It's not really, we can cut that out real easy. That's an easy thing to do. But when it comes to our stability and money, yes, a Taurian will start feeling stressed out. Okay, guys? So be mindful. For some of you in a relationship here, it could be that possible, if it's a divorce, then the divorce is going to have you feeling that kind of way, like, oh my God, my money's going to be impacted. This separation is a bit of a financial challenge for me. And that might be your concern, the concern of having to start over again, having to reinvest and having to, invest in yourself or a new future. Some of you Taurians might be because there is a strong codependency with some Taurians as well. I'm going to be very honest with you guys, and I'll tell you why, especially in marriages, because you're an earth sign, you like commitment. You like commitment, you like stability, you like things to be the same sometimes, right? Depending on, again, what's in your chart. I can't speak for all of you, because I'll confess I'm not a typical Taurian to certain elements. And so that's why I say that. Because I love change in actual fact, but that I've got Aries in my chart, and so that would speak to me having Aries in my chart. I do have Aquarius in my chart also, so listen, I've got a whole bunch in my chart, so it's a mess. Oh dear. Okay, well, it's not a mess, it's interesting. It has its challenges, but it's also amazing, right? So some of you, there is a fear, and that's the reality of it. You don't want to. You're scared of releasing the connections only because of the financial implications, or the not just financial, but if you share a home and you're the one who has to leave, and all of that, just the upheaval, the physical upheaval, you're trying to avoid it. However, the card completion came out, so it is. It's an end. It's putting an end to that kind of codependent way of thinking, that attachment to situations, people, and places that don't suit you anymore. So releasing those ideas. This is also releasing and putting an end to the fact that you have this grief mentality, this attitude of not being good enough. This is what you need to be working on right now, Taurus. And trusting that the universe has your back, that you are spiritually protected and guided. You do have everything you need. You've got at the very least 5 pentacles, right? So, or what, what I mean? It's not physically just in money. I'm saying you have, if at the very least you don't believe anything, you're at least halfway there is the point, okay? Because again, the totality, 10 pentacles. So whatever it is that's holding you back, you're cradling yourself in the sense of grief and this, I always call it a woe is me attitude. I need to find a better way of saying that, because it's not woe is me necessarily, but it is a sadness for yourself, and it's kind of like I don't know, I feel like you're needing some kind of comfort or something, do you know what I mean? But that comes from the way that you're speaking to yourself, my darlings. Yes, some things may have ended. Maybe it's a relationship, it's a partnership. Maybe it's you've just walked away from old situations, places, and people, and maybe now you're feeling a little bit, isolated or feeling by yourself. and you're needing to kind of, some of you, maybe you need to actually grieve over these things as well. And I'm going to tell you why. Because there's a lot of loss here, and I'm feeling emotional for you guys. There's a lot of loss here. I say a lot. There's not a lot of loss, but we do have completion and grief. Look at this, right? This is she's at a gravesite, you know, clearly either buried or burying some people. Then there's memories of these people or this connection or whoever. Maybe that's mother and father. Maybe it's just her reminiscing about the old times and the good times with this person or people, right? But then there's a sadness attached to it. So some of you guys, and the fact that it's completion and grief, maybe you guys have had a cycle that's ended recently and you need to grieve. And I'm not, you know, whatever that looks like for you, whether it is someone has actually passed away, whether it's that you've ended certain relationships, connections, whether it's that, you know, you're reflecting on the old and the past and you're disappointed in things that have happened that didn't really meet your needs or suit you in a particular way, you need to release that. You do. Taurians can be very stubborn even in their own feelings at times as well, where you hold that in and you act like I'm really, really strong. But you need a moment to grieve, my darling. You need a moment to release and to acknowledge your own feelings. Some of you, it's not just the woe is me. It's not just the poor me. Some of you, it is that. You are genuinely in need of releasing or crying. You need to do this. You need it because you have been hurt. And you need to acknowledge your pain, okay? Oh, I don't know why I'm speaking to you like that, but yeah. And basically, say, you know, I'm encouraging you to kind of acknowledge that you have the right, Taurus, to express your emotions, to feel wounded, to feel hurt, to feel, you know, some of this negativity that's impacting you right now, okay? Some of you, if this is to do with business, there might be some challenges that come up with that. Maybe you're trying to kind of balance that and it's causing you some kind of level of frustration. But here in this card, I'm actually seeing this white dove here. Look. And it's so hidden. It's so interesting because you've got like, you know, these ray of lights coming out. Coming out from her chest. And you barely can see this right here. So for some of you, I do feel that there is hope coming in, there's peace coming in. Or as you release, you're releasing, and it is going to give you a sense of peace and freedom. And oh God, yes, Taurus, you got to let it go. Some of you, it is through having releasing the mentality of not being good enough, not having enough. Maybe it's the business and you're trying to figure out which way to go, what to do, and maybe there's some financial implications or struggles around the business for you right now. But there's telling you with the dove here that there is first of all, this is giving me like the divine letting you know it's okay, that there is a sense of hope or peace on the horizon for you with that, okay? So whatever challenges you might be having, whether relationships, your business, or yourself, or whatever it is the scenarios are, honeys, you're being gifted this white dove, effectively. You know what's funny, guys? Oh my goodness. I actually noticed it was at the corner of my eye when I was in the kitchen yesterday. First of all, I've seen a whole bunch of birds yesterday, right? A whole bunch of birds. And so to me, that's a lot to do with communication coming in, or could be people talking about you as well, right? But yeah, it transpired. It made sense by the end of my day. Don't worry. It made sense. But then in the kitchen, I was just, you know, about my business, whatever I was doing. And I saw this dove just fly right at the side. I was like, what? At least I saw a white bird anyway, so I can't say it was a dove for sure, you know, whatever it was, but it was definitely a white bird. I was just like, that is very unusual, because we just get pigeons around here, or they're crows. Yeah, so actually it could have been what's the other one? Oh, damn it, what's the sugar, why is it not coming to me right now? But anyway, yeah, I don't know, yeah, but there's some kind of hope here for you, or it's through releasing your emotions, you're going to have a sense of freedom, peace, and newness as well. Okay. One card, please. Thank you, Destiny. Oh, this came out for yes, this is so interesting because for Aries, these two cards came out. Did they come out together? No, that's not true. No, but Destiny came out for Aries as well. So yeah, definitely check out Aries' reading. That might be highly aspected in your chart as well. Or it might be in, yeah. Now, or it could just speak of the Aries energy of getting things done, doing things, okay? So there's some kind of destiny awaiting you in terms of whatever it is that you're working on right now for some of you. Some of you, if this is the business, there is you're going to be getting some kind of guidance or some kind of help or some kind of insight that's going to help you manifest what it is that you want. So for some of you, let's say it could be a business partnership that might be coming to some of you guys that's going to help, help you out to get, to get to the Seven of Pentacles, to help you identify what you have achieved maybe in and of yourself, by yourself, or previously. And then with the Seven of Pentacles, it's going to be like, well, the shift from not feeling good enough, not feeling like you have enough, and maybe you're going to be guided and getting some kind of spiritual support, whether in the physical or maybe it is just spiritual in terms of energetically, mentally, you know what I mean? That you're going to get that guidance that you need to push you up to the Seven of Pentacles, to keep you on that journey, keep you on that path, to help you along your journey, okay? So, this is beautiful. Some of you, with the fact that, let's say there is an ending of old cycles, old people that you were dealing with, relationships, maybe someone has genuinely passed away on, and you're dealing with the grief of that, whatever it is kind of letting you know this needed to happen. So apologies and condolences for those people who are dealing with, people who have passed away. Our loved ones passing never feels great to us. But at the end of the day, one thing, it depends what your system of belief is. But I genuinely do believe that everything happens in its time and as it should. So I do believe with destiny being present here, it's letting you know that this kind of was part of the plan. That was the divine's plan right here. So, you can grieve about it and have your moments, because bereavement is something, listen, is a legit thing, and you need to heal the energy around it, accept your feelings and your emotions around it, whatever. Maybe it makes you feel terrible, lonely, and left out and by yourself, because someone's passed away. Or maybe because you end relationships or you're divorced, or whatever that situation is, it's letting you know it needed to happen. Grieve it, deal with it, acknowledge your emotions, and then let it go. Ooh, so interestingly, I felt like there was only one card, right? But funny, the card that, it was two cards, and it's a new romantic cycle begins, a new moon in Libra here. Yeah, see, with the completion, with whatever's ended, whatever is ending, my darlings, I'm telling you, it's for your good. It's happening for your good, and you're going to get favor from it. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. I keep on talking about Aries in your reading, my darling. Aries is prominent in your reading. And so for some of you, time to take action. Let's say it is the fact that you are grieving. Maybe the action is that you need to seek counseling. Maybe you need to seek some kind of support, okay? You need to take the action, the steps that you require to get out of that mentality of not having enough, not being enough. Or maybe it is the financial struggles. Maybe you guys need a financial advisor. Maybe you need to, sit down and review your finances yourself, for all I know. Whatever it is here, it feels like it is time for you to get up, to take that action, instead of being in your headspace, feeling like you don't have enough, feeling like you're not good enough, feeling like things aren't working out for you, or maybe whatever struggles there are around the business possibility, if that's a thing. And it doesn't have to be a business per se, guys. It could be a project, whatever it looks like to you guys, okay? Something physical in your world. It could just be time for you to kind of get up and take some action and do something in relation to that, okay, darlings? One last card for Taurus, please, here. No, I said one last card. Okay, so one fell on the floor. I'll take that one. Oh, no, it didn't. It's 3 cards came out. Confidence is your key to success. You are good enough, and don't let your past hold you back. How beautiful are those messages for you here as you head towards your destiny? But let's get one card, please. One specific card for Taurus, please. Woo! This deck of cards is very interesting to me, because I don't know if it's because they're so big they find it hard to kind of slip out on their own. I'm not really sure. Come on. I prefer when you come out yourself, unless those were the messages. I'll just choose one then. Forget it. I can't be bold and make the first move. I had to. I absolutely flipping had to, because I couldn't take anymore. Okay, so Taurus, so sometimes maybe you're waiting on something to happen and to come through for you, and you're hoping things will drop and fall in your lap. Maybe it's not going to happen, my darling. You need to take the action. You need to be bold and make the first move. Oh, did I say? I wanted to say Cancer as well, but no, it's Cardinal. Now forgive me, when it comes to like the signs and the cardinal signs and things like that, I want to say that I believe Aries is one of those signs. I don't know. I'm not sure. I can never remember, with those sort of things. But yeah, maybe check out, I don't know, what cardinal moon is as well. I have no idea what that is. But yeah, be bold and make the first move, okay? So, you know, if you do get an opportunity to, if you do get an opportunity, my darlings, to connect with somebody for business sake, or let's say it's a partnership, maybe you've completed your cycle with your relationship, your past, or people, let's say family as well, friends, whoever, work colleagues, I don't care, it doesn't matter, right? Not that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. You decide what it is, what it represents for you. You've done the healing over it or the grieving over it. You will be, or you know, you currently are maybe. And then you're going to get an opportunity to manifest and to invest in something new. Work on yourself, work on the business, whatever, grow something as part of the business, whatever it is, whatever. Or you get partnership in the business. You get a new partnership, a new lover, a new friend, a new something, or whatever. Okay. It's saying be bold and make the first move, as in it's going to come towards you, it's going to be available to you, and then it's going to be like, Taurus, well, what do you want to do with this? Right? And with the encouragement here is saying be bold and make that move. So you identify what it is that you desire from it for when it's, you know, presented to you, and then you go ahead and say, hey, this is what I'm thinking and feeling, and this is what I would like, and etc. etc. All right? So, wow. I'm loving you like healing messages. I really am. You know what? I much prefer doing healing messages. I think it's of all the readings that I do, it's my favorite. Because it's deeper. It's deeper than, when my ex-lover contacts me and stuff. I don't care about that. I don't personally care about that. Because I'm the type of person who reconciles and heals over these things. And so I don't need to know about them. Once they're gone, they're gone. If you messed it up, then you messed it up, my guy. So move on. Right? Unless, you know, if you are in a marriage or a proper committed relationship, to me that's different. You need to work on things, figure it out for as much as you guys can, compromise and work together. But if it's a past and it's done, what are we going back and forth for? Then that becomes that toxic twin flame bullshit. I don't have time. She's not the one. Anyways. So yeah, guys, forgive me. I'm not sure why I needed to say that for some of you. But yeah, I wish you the best with everything, Taurus. If you have stayed this long, I hope you do get the healing that you're seeking at this time. Be mindful of your thoughts. You know, you are good enough. You are amazing, Taurus. You are absolutely, truly a wonderful person. Whatever it is that you felt you needed to give up, whatever cycles have ended recently, they were for your greater good, my darlings. And destiny is moving in your favor. You just got to heal whatever it is and deal with the emotions of it all. Release it, let it go, speak about it, share it, or whatever. Get the counseling and support, extra help, financial help, mediation, whatever it is that you need, darlings, get that. And, you know, carry on the journey and be clear about your desires, your needs, and your wants. Okay, my darlings, you take care. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. With Aries, I asked Aries to give me affirmations that support and help them. With you, Taurus, what should your task be for this? I think what your messages should be, my darlings, I say if you want to participate in this call to action, put in the comment space, you know what I'd say to you to focus on? What's the positive in the endings that have taken place in your life recently? Or what's the positive in things ending in general? Just, you can make it as vague as you like or specific to any circumstances you've experienced. So tell me, you know, you could either tell me a time when you've experienced something challenging, it ended, and then it was like, oh, I see why that ended, or I see what I needed to learn. Okay, so you better yet, let's do lessons learned from endings. Okay, that's probably a better way of saying it. If you want to, my darlings. Thank you so much. I wish you the absolute best. You take care. Bye.